I do want to tackle another thing. We talked about it earlier.
All right, let's go.
I said that at least once or twice, maybe 3 times a month, these great big, huge airplanes go. It's one of the big airplanes that they use for army, and they load up their army trucks, and they're like 4 or 5.
And you've actually seen these things?
Oh yeah, I've seen them when they're loading them up. I googled it. And so, because what the fuck's going on? Is Russia here, or they're gonna come attack us? And there are always 3 of them. So and it's like the sound is terrifying. It's like there's a missile coming.
You've seen it with your own eyes?
In my own eyes,
you watch this fucking shit on
No, dude,
YouTube?
no. I'm in my front yard, and I'm looking up. I can always tell the sound. When I'm in my house, I go running outside because I know that noise is. And I go out, and here comes one. And second one, and third one. And one time they fucked with my psyche.
This has happened more than once?
Oh, honey, like 20 times.
Jeez.
And then they fucked with my psyche.
What the fuck are they doing?
They fucked with my psyche.
Yo,
and they only
something's about to fucking go down in fucking Reno.
No, listen, remember I told you there were always 3? Well, just one time they only did 2, and they fucked my head up. I'm like, where's the third one? And then, after that, it comes.
It always comes. The third one
big,
always.
It's just a regular old plane, huge.
Scary.
Like you can put this house inside the plane. I forgot what they're called, but they used them to transfer, vehicles for war and stuff.
I seen a UFO once.
Oh, you did?
I mean, unless it's one of these, yeah. No, I freaked out.
Okay, you're not going to tell me something that somebody said to you. You're going to say something that you've seen with your own eyes.
For real.
Okay. That I can believe.
Should I fucking talk about it?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Like, the shit freaked me the fuck out. So, like, we were hanging out, and, like, I only had, like, I was not drunk. I was not on drugs. I wasn't any of that shit. It was just regular fucking day. Like, I probably had, like, it's like, it was getting dark, so it was probably, I don't know, 6 o'clock at night. And I only had, like, maybe 2 beers, like, the whole day or shit. Like, and my homie was like, yo, I'm going to go to the store and go get more beer. And I'm like, all right, cool. And then, so when he left, I went outside to fucking smoke a cigarette on his outside. You don't smoke in the house. Fucking go outside, fucking smoking outside. And this fucking weird ass shit, like, fucking is like, do you ever see the movie Spaceballs?
Can't say that I have.
It's Mel Brooks fucking.
I love Mel Brooks.
Back in the day. But it looked like that shit, like fucking, it just like keep going on forever. And it was like translucent, but it had the lights.
Right.
And like, I never seen no shit like that before. I was like, and it was like it was just like hella slow. And it like was going like forever. And I'm like trying to like adjust my eyes and shit. And I'm looking like,
what the fuck is that?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what the fuck am I like? I'm like, fuck, am I fucking tripping? Like, what the fuck is that and shit? And it's going like hella fucking slow, and it's like fucking massive fucking going. And so I'm watching this shit, and it's going further.
Was this here in Reno or Carson?
Yeah, and fucking, so my homie had like his fence. And fucking, so this thing's like drifting away and shit. It was like hella slow. I fucking get up on this fence, and I'm like looking at this shit, and like I'm like climbing on the fence so I can like see where it's going or how far it's going or whatever, right?
Right.
And this shit, like, finally it's to the point where I can't see it no more, and I'm like on the fence, and my homie comes home, and I'm on the fence, and he's like,
"The fuck you?"
Yeah, he's like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, exactly. He's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, I was just like completely stunned. Like, how do you explain it? Like, and so I was like stuck on stupid, and I'm like, I don't know what to say to you. And he's like, dude. And then he started freaking out because he was like, because he has a cat. So he thought maybe his cat fucking got on the roof or some shit. I don't know. But then he got concerned because I was like stuck. And I'm like, I don't know how to fucking explain what I just seen or whatever. So he was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, say something, you know? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, bro. Like, I just seen some weird ass fucking shit, you know? And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So it freaked me out. So I go into the house and I go online and look it up. Like, if anybody's seen some weird shit,
yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't really find anything. So, but I'm like still shook and don't know what the fuck but I ended up filing a fucking report.
You did?
Yeah. And
did they have any explanation
to the UFO fucking people? No, I sent a report to these fucking people, and fucking they actually contacted me back, and they wanted to come, and they're from Vegas, and they were gonna come here.
Is it that group of people that there's the number one guy?
There's it's an organization. I don't know, MCFO or
Hammer?
some shit like that. I don't fucking know.
MC Hammer.
It's like, but anyway, I filed a report with them, and then they like sent me a package. Like, I had to draw a diagram of like what I saw and all this shit. But they actually like hit me back up, and
really,
and they're from Vegas, and they wanted to come and send somebody down here, but they wanted to know my exact location where I was and fucking all the distance and all this shit. My homie freaked out. My homie freaked out, and he thought the men in black were gonna come to his house, and he wouldn't. He was like, I don't fucking. He like got all paranoid. He was like he thought like they were gonna like raid his house, and he didn't even have nothing to hide. Like he was so he's just fucking paranoid and shit, and now
where is it?
He made such a big deal of it.
Here in Reno, Vegas.
I'm like, dude, fucking, they're coming here, like, and
I mean, where were you? Where were you when this happened?
He freaked out so bad, then I just didn't follow ahead with it because it was his house, and he fucking flipped the fuck out. So they never came, and I never did anything with the men in black and shit, but I did file a report, and I do have the shit documented and shit, like, of what I saw, and fucking, I have, like, I had a fucking, like, fucking make a graph of, like, exactly what I seen and what location, and fucking.
So, if you're going to explain the ship that you saw, describe it to me.
Fuck.
Round, square, oval?
Yeah,
lights.
It was more. I have it. I actually have it somewhere. Like the full description. I'll show you when I find it.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Like, because I'm going through all my hard drives right now. When I find that shit, like, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, it was more like.
Let me ask you.
It was more oval, and there was like lights on it. Like, you could see the lights. But it was way bigger than any fucking plane. Like, it was like, the shit was, or maybe it was a triangle. See, now I'm fucking up.
Well,
I don't know. When I find when I find it, I promise that I'll show you.
Okay, well,
and it's crazy. But the lights, they were like translucent lights. Like, you could see them and shit or whatever, but it was like transparent almost and shit. Like, I don't know how to fucking explain it. It was really fucking weird.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
Cheers. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.